ProyectARTE addressed youth at risk in Manchay, a squatted settlement in the peripheral areas of Lima, the capital city of Peru. As a capacity-building project, ProyectARTE's main goal was to provide young Peruvians with the skills necessary to become active agents for positive change in their community. The direct beneficiaries of the project have few educational and recreational opportunities, and because of their socio-economic situation, they often have an incomplete education. Given that we both are interested in the arts, we incorporated them as a fundamental component in all stages of the project. The project took place in 4 stages.
The first stage of the project aimed at establishing a rapport with participants. This presented greater difficulties because the participants initially behaved with a little hostility towards us because they considered us outsiders, given our different background and origin. We were able to overcome this initial situation by continuing to work, stressing our similarities, and behaving as peers, while continuing to lead the program activities. These activities included a presentation of self, where the students made a self-portrait, sharing with us their positive qualities, defects, personal areas for improvement, goals and achievements.
The second stage of the project was aimed at developing awareness about the problems facing the community of Manchay, its positive characteristics, areas to improve, and potential growth opportunities. Along this stage, the participants were invited to paint an image of Manchay as projected in the future.
Por ejemplo, hay muchos chicos en la calle, abandonados, que son pandilleros, ¿verdad? Tenemos en las plazas, en los parques, o de repente están en los cerros, que están perdiendo su tiempo, no tienen nada que hacer. Tenemos nuestro tren eléctrico, y baja hasta Musa, ¿no?
This activity induced the participants to observe and reflect about their own community and the problems it faces. This hands-on activity was complemented with surveys about Manchay. The participants defined 4 main problematic areas: lack of waste management, lack of recycling, gang recruitment of young adolescents, and lack of administrative independence.
The third stage of the project was a capacity building stage. It aimed at teaching the participants how to propose and put into action a development project targeting a specific problem in their community. For this stage, we used a number of artistic activities to guide participants in their planning processes and to teach them the basic skills required for planning and executing projects. We divided all participants into 4 groups according to their personal interest in the problematic areas they had identified in their community. We guided participants and helped them focus in and narrowing the scope of the problem they wanted to solve with their projects, defining the means by which they would solve the chosen problem, establishing possible alliances for their projects, and scheduling all project activities.
Once each group finished planning their projects, the 4th stage of ProyectARTE began. In this stage, the participants executed their projects under our partial supervision. The group working on recycling made an awareness campaign at a primary school in Manchay, where they taught students to recycle and sell recyclables to fundraise for educational materials. The group targeting the problem of lack of waste management helped their community to establish a collecting point for trash and designed an awareness campaign to invite their neighbors to use it. The group working to reduce gang participation organized a festival at a school in Manchay, where they talked to the students about dangers of gang life and drug use, and planned to organize a graffiti contest to promote safe creative outlets.
The last group targeted the administrative dependence of Manchay. Manchay, which has a population of 70,000 people, administratively depends on a neighboring community which has different priorities. The participants found that if Manchay managed its own resources, they could use them more effectively. They organized an informational fair where they taught their fellow community members about what becoming administratively independent entailed and the consequences of such process. This was organized in conjunction with an effort to collect neighbors' signatures to make a formal independence petition to the government. Considering these projects, we calculate that the indirect beneficiaries of ProyectARTE will surely exceed the 38 direct participants. We believe ProyectARTE participants will continue to propose and put into action social justice projects in their community and act as a positive force for change.
Reacciona